You spend about a third of your entire life unconscious. Years of it, decades. Now imagine you were born into a world where no human ever had to sleep. Not because we're tired and fighting it, but because evolution simply erased the need. What would that world actually look like? It's stranger and darker than you'd ever expect. The first thing to disappear would be night. Not the darkness itself, but what it means to us. Right now, when the sun goes down, the world quietly powers off. Streets empty, lights die, half the planet goes still. But in a world without sleep, that off switch never gets flipped. Cities would glow every hour of every day. There would be no such thing as late, no such thing as morning, just one endless, unbroken now. And here's the part that sounds like a dream. You would gain back that lost third of your life. Do the math, that's around 30 extra years of being awake. 30 years to learn, to build, to live. An entire second lifetime handed to every single person on Earth. So let me ask you something, and I actually want your answer. If you suddenly had 30 extra years of waking life, no sleep ever, what would you do with all of it? Drop it in the comments. I read them. Now think about what humanity could do with that time. If nobody slept, work would never stop. Factories, labs, hospitals running every second without pause. Progress wouldn't just speed up, it would explode. We might have cured diseases decades earlier, reached other planets already. As a species, we could be a full century ahead of where we are right now. But this is where the dream starts to crack, because sleep was never just rest. While you're unconscious, your brain is doing some of its most important work. It's clearing out toxins, filing away memories, repairing itself in ways it simply can't while you're awake. In a world without sleep, evolution would have had to solve all of that some other way, rewiring the human brain into something that no longer needs the dark to survive. And a brain like that would not be quite human anymore. And then there's the thing we'd lose that we barely even think about: dreams. Every night your mind slips into a strange, surreal world of its own making. It sounds pointless, but some of the greatest ideas in history were born in dreams. Melodies, inventions, entire scientific breakthroughs. Dreaming is where the mind wanders off the map and comes back with something new. A world of people who never sleep is a world of people who never dream. Efficient, productive, and quietly, completely stripped of imagination, society itself would twist into something unfamiliar. There'd be no shared pause, no moment when the whole world slows down together, no lying next to someone in the dark, no waking up beside them. The quiet, private hours that make us who we are, gone, replaced by a species that is always on, always working, always awake. And ask yourself who benefits from that. A population that never rests is a population that never stops producing. No downtime, no off switch, no moment where your mind is finally, truly your own. A world that never sleeps is a world that never gets to step back and ask if any of this is what it actually wants. So maybe sleep isn't the wasted time we think it is. Maybe those silent hours in the dark are the price of staying human. The space where your mind drifts, wanders, and becomes something more than a machine that just runs and never stops. Tonight, when you finally close your eyes, don't think of it as lost time. Think of it as the one place that still belongs entirely to you. And if this made you see sleep a little differently, subscribe, because next time we're asking something even stranger. What if you were the last human left alive on Earth? You won't want to miss it.